for suddenly leaving you.
Mina, Ash, do you copy? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugen. Vince, Riven, Jane, all members of the Medical Corps, please respond.
Eugen, we're going to begin our investigation of the Order's base. Make sure you find that unit.
Hey, Johnny Arrow, what do you mean, duos? What do you mean? Hello, hello. Hey, what do you mean by duos? What, you want an invite? What you mean? What you mean by that? What you mean by that?
Whoa, be careful! Vulcan's reinforcements coming your way!
What the rest of my team want, bro? I don't know where the fuck they want. And he's dead. I'm not sure where my team is on. My other teammate. I don't know what the fuck you want. Whatever.
Are you okay? Thank goodness. I couldn't use comms while in the water.
Did it though. I did it though. It's alright. Let's do this one, I guess.
Hi, Descendant. I've distributed the DNA detection catalyst at your request. If there's any DNA to be detected, it'll be attached to the catalyst and turned.
Well, I gotta get these things. I hate this mission.
Catalyst won't last long,
Fuck,
so
man.
try to collect everything quickly.
I really don't like these missions. So boring. I don't think I have to go that way. Yeah, I don't like these missions at all, dude. Not one bit. And I'm done. Holy shit, man. Like, how, dude? How? I'll just grab him like that, dude. I don't know. It's just whack. Oh, there's way more over there. Okay, that's unfortunate, actually. That is really, really unfortunate. Dude, they're so bad. These missions are so bad. We're almost done, though. Thank God. Thank fucking God, bro. Shit sucks ass. Sucks ass.
I don't understand why it's human DNA.
I gotta go back over there, kind of, to do the other one, so.
Send the data to Eugen.
Yeah, I gotta do that one. That beacon right there. Grab this shit too. Why not? Almost died just now.
Descendant. To enter the fortress, we must secure the demarcation line by capturing the courtyard.
Okay, then.
To disrupt the enemy section. Seems like she's doing a good job. The enemy forces
Okay, then. So annoying. Oh, this shotgun is the boss killer, dude. Swear to God. So good against bosses, actually. So good against bosses, bro.
Valby has really helped us by leading the enemy away.
Where?
We should check your condition.
Wait, where the fuck is he?
I'm fine. I'm retreating safely. A significant number
Never
of
mind.
units have followed.
She's just talking shit, I guess.
Take care of the remaining focus. That must be the commander Valley was talking about. Begin engagement.
I don't even know where the fuck he's at, bro. There he is. Are you joking? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. The fuck is hitting me, bro? Dude, are you joking? I can't, bro. Holy shit, man. Shit's stupid. Yo, can we not do this? Can we not? I don't know when I'm supposed to hit him. Like, I can't. I can't. I don't know when the fuck I'm supposed to hit him, bro. He's gonna go down. No, you're not gonna get that revive off, bro. He actually did well. Not crazy. Fuck it, man. I guess I'll never have ammo again, bro. I don't know. It's crazy. Holy shit.
Great job.
That's fucking annoying as fuck. Right. Gotta check the stream audio here in a bit. Might as well do this mission, right? Yep.
We've spotted a device that collects
Just get that shit done.
We need to figure out what kind of experiments these bogus bastards have been conducting.
Might as well, since I got this teammate here, might as well get this shit over with. Fuck. Okay.
The device. Traces of human DNA are scattered throughout this building, and not just for my core workers. I need high-quality samples and data.
I don't even know what's hitting me, man. I'm fucking clueless as to what the fuck is hitting me, bro. Not gonna lie. No fucking idea. No fucking idea what's hitting me. It's absolutely insane. Am I ever gonna get my V?
Couldn't interpret what the data is, some parts are encrypted.
Boom, I just got it now. Cool, great, dude. That's great.
Black out a lot of data.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Yo, Descendant. I bet there's a core facility here that supplies power to the entire area. If we can make it go up in smoke, we'll be dealing a heavy blow to the Vulgus.
Bro, we got 4 of these. Come on, man. It's gonna take forever. That was actually pretty fast, thank God.
That's weird. The power grid is cut off, but it's still working. Did I choose the wrong facility? Based on the blueprints, there's a backup power source underground. The Vulgus must have activated their backup source. Oh yeah, for sure. They brought their backup power source online. Once that's removed, everyone's tight. Descendant, how's the situation over there? I'm detecting a powerful energy signal.
We chillin', girl, we chillin'. We fucking chillin'. Easy.
The Vulgus power grid is shutting down.
Easy peasy.
There's one last thing I want to check. I hope I'm not right. I need to check. I need biosamples from them to analyze and form a conclusion.
This one's pretty straightforward, so that's good. I think that's it, right? Yep. Sweet.
Everyone,
Easy.
forward base. I have some disturbing intel.
Is it signs of the medical corps?
I really wish that were the case. But regardless, this int.
Now that everyone's here, I'll tell you.
Skip.
Are you trying to act all cool and tough? You're more like a piece of paper, easy to blow away.
Lift these up if that guy comes over this way. I gotta check on the stream real quick before I keep going. I'm gonna accept this, but I gotta check on the stream. Oh, this isn't a quest, actually. I thought it was.
This is Medical Corps Captain Nugent. Please respond.
I'm gonna activate this and then go check on the stream real quick. You're gonna hear an echo while I do that for a bit.
Investigate if there's anything suspicious about the movements of the Vulgus forces.
Well, I can't really do it now, can I? Wasn't expecting to be in the middle of a fucking mission. Wasn't expecting to be in the middle of a mission, brother.
The existence of this device means there must be a hatchery. Bobby, how are things on your end?
Dr. Han, I found a control panel deep inside the facility. It really is a horrible place. You'll see when we get here.
All right. Head to the place Bobby mentioned and see what you can find. I need to stay here and confirm there's nothing significant to report.
Dude, I want Volby. Our first she's okay. I heard that character is pretty decent. It's not S like Bunny, but I think I heard it's like A. Like it's pretty playable. She looks cool too. Are they really just gonna keep spawning? Hello? Fuck, dude. Alright, let me do that real quick. Let's check on the stream. I gotta make sure the volume's good because I've been fucking up lately with the volume. Do that real quick. Let's check on the stream. I'm gonna keep it going for a bit. I wanna see how, if the audio's right. It still sounds kind of low, honestly.
So,
If the audio's right.
was a hatchery. It's almost the exact same structure that Captain Clay described in her.
Yeah, the audio's like non-existent. Hold up.
traces of transported human DNA and large amounts of organic matter.
Be careful! An alarm must have gone off somewhere. Wow.
Seeing as these bastards are trying to stop us, we would be in the right direction. Feels like we're getting closer to the answer. Please keep at it just a little longer.
Alright, so let me check this out, because I don't know why everything is sounding so low. Alright, so let me check this out, because yeah, the echo's still gonna be on, I'm sorry, but I gotta figure this out. Alright, it does sound a little louder there, but still kinda fucked. Never mind, it doesn't, I lied. Can I just get rid of this? See what happens. Okay, that's very loud. It doesn't, I lied. Can I just get rid of this? See what happens. Okay, that's... So let's just get rid of this again. See what happens. Okay, that's okay. No, it sounds very loud. We have 10 now. That's okay. No, it sounds very loud. Sorry for the echo, guys. That's okay. No, it sounds very loud. Sorry for the echo. So let's figure out how this shit works. Sorry for the echo. So let's figure out how this. Lowering it a little bit, but it's not really what I wanted to do, I don't think. Yeah, I'm trying to make it so that the audio is good on everything, but it's not as easy as you might think. To make it so that the audio is good on everything, you know? It's not as easy as you might think. To make it so that the audio is good on everything, you know? Alright, so, okay, there we go. I think that's it. I think that's good. Alright, so, okay, there we go. Let me just be quiet for a little bit and I'm gonna try it again, because I need to hear how it sounds compared to, like, in relation to the game. How do I get out of here, by the way? Can I just teleport? I mean, I can, but that's like, really close to me somehow. Is it this way? I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's try that again real quick. See how it sounds. Shoot a little bit. I'm gonna talk, let's try that again, let's see what happens. How it sounds. Shoot a little bit. Gonna talk, let's try that again, let's see what happens. How it sounds. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Sweet.
Let's spread out from here. I'm going to find as many missing survivors as I can.
I'll head in the direction of the Vulgus forces.
Affirmative. I will guide the Descendant through the operation going forward. Much like the forces stationed at the heart of their operations, the numbers of their troops are sizable.
I don't like these explodey guys. They're annoying.
Annihilate the Order of Truth. I will also relay Commander Alpha's orders. His instructions are, and I quote, "Find a way to destroy this goddamn gruesome place. Terrorists should be able to find a way to destroy the facility."
Around the Rosie.
Yo, Descendant. Smash all the stabilizers you see. Do that, and the overloaded energy will blow the entire facility to Kingdom Come.
Took over. Is this the mission I just did, but like backwards pretty much? I feel like I went in the same building. I don't know.
Destroying 2 more control units will bring
I think I am in the same building.
to a halt.
It's pretty straightforward. Just gotta jump around. Easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, Bunny's a little.
This is Eugen.
Bunny's a little OP.
You have infiltrated deep inside the enemy's area.
Bunny is a little
I'd like
OP.
to ask you for a favor. We're picking up faint
I feel like she's gonna get nerfed, right? Like, there's no way she doesn't.
ground.
She's definitely gonna get nerfed. That arc thing, it's gotta get nerfed.
I'll
There's no
adjust
way.
the frequency in order to amplify
It's super
the
fun to
signal.
play, but
Please
it's
stay
OP
from
as fuck.
position.
You know? I don't know, man. Well, this is gonna be difficult. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. I feel like I'm gonna die a lot here. Yeah, I'm gonna die a lot here. I'm gonna need a teammate. I'm going to die a lot here. Okay, done. Okay, done. Yeah, this is gonna be very rough. Dude. It's rolling sideways, but okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. And I'm dead again. Holy shit. Dude. Yeah, I mean, that's just rough. I don't know. I don't have the damage for that. That's rough. I'm gonna need someone else to help me on this one, because I can't do it. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm probably not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Fuck, man. That's actually so annoying, dude. Fuck. Isn't it up there? How the fuck do I get up there? Or is it over here? Maybe? I guess so. Yeah, it is. Okay. Dude, how, Right, I'm in the mission, I guess. I don't know, bro. And he's dead. We love that. Love that, bro.
Out of my way!
Is this the same mission that I wanted to do? I think it is, right? I hope so. This guy's level 32. What the fuck? What are you here and still not maxed? What? Also, why are you using that Descendant? It's kind of ass. Kind of ass. My boy's doing negative damage wrong. I'm God. Negative fucking damage right now.
Yo, Descendant. Smash all the stabilizers you see. That, and the overloaded energy will blow the entire facility to kingdom come.
Alright, come on, dude. Let's try to get this shit done.
Harris's prediction is
Let's
accurate.
try to get this shit done, buddy.
Within the zone are rising. I believe destroying 2 more control units will bring the facility's operations to a halt.
Maravamo, cool, dude. A little bot.
Like you have infiltrated deep inside the enemy.
There we go. Got some ammo, finally.
Favor. We're picking up faint communications
Spawnable now.
coming from the central area underground.
Maybe. Still got a bit rough, but
Amplify the signal when
spawnable.
you're there. I'll adjust the frequency in order to amplify the signal. Please safeguard that position.
Try to clear odds as much as I can. Lagging like a motherfucker. Cool. I'm just gonna focus on clearing odds for him as much as I possibly can. I can just stand there and chill. Very winnable now. Definitely needed someone else. Holy shit, that was easy.
Communications are impossible here.
That was so easy.
This is Eckert. There is a way. If you go deeper in, communications can be relayed.
Okay.
We have to hurry, Descendant. The temperature inside the facility is rising.
Okay, my teammate is like not here. Okay, dude. I appreciate your help, bud. Appreciate your help, bud. That's super cool. I might just kill myself here, cause endgame. Cause I don't want him to try to arrest me. It's not good for us. Okay, dude. What a spawn, bro. What a legendary fucking spawn, dude. What a legendary fucking spawn, dude. That's actually insane. I hate those guys with the fucking shield, bro. I only have one revive left because I got robbed. Which is honestly probably not great, but it's what it is, dude.
We're getting too much interference from
It
something
is what it is, dude.
nearby.
Can't do shit about it.
Energy from the Vulgus is interfering with our comms.
Get the fuck out of the way.
We picked up a strong signal. It looks like this is what's jamming communications.
End this shit quick before I die.
All
Yep.
interference is now
Perfect.
being cleared. Initiating broadcasting communications through the Descendant's sieve.
Alright, we teleport now, or what?
Captain!
I don't want to die like this.
I mean, I don't have to.
Where are you? How about the others?
We're all together. All together.
I'm on my way. Hang in there.
This guy's doing the same mission, so.
Damn it. There's something even bigger.
It's not about can or cannot. It's a must do. We promised we'd all return together. Remember?
Let's do it.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep that promise.
Send it. Send it. I gotta go to the bathroom, bro, but this guy's here. Although, I mean, I don't really have to do this right now, but whatever. Just check my gear. What do I got? 64.
This is Eugene. All medical corps members, please respond.
That's a lot.
That signal is coming from nearby. Valby, I'm going to the location of my team member's signal. You take care of the enemy.
Affirmative. I'll follow the Vulgus signal coming from the opposite direction. By the way, what the hell is this place? It's covered in biotissue. It's everywhere.
The cell composition of the biotissue is a lot like the organic matter from the hatchery. But the cells also seem to be rapidly and excessively dividing. To put it in human terms,
Right.
it's like a malignant tumor.
Let's get it.
Would that have any impact
Let's
on
get it.
operations?
There is something suspicious. The hatchery on the upper level prevents these malignant tumors from growing. There is evidence of limits being placed on soldier production. However, if the production limit was removed
Okay.
and the organic matter was cultivated to capacity, then
Okay.
these types of malignant tumors could rapidly spread. In other
Why
words,
is there a level 9
there is
bunny
a high
here, bro?
possibility that the Vulgus produced an
Oh,
immense
dude.
number of troops all at once in this
These
facility.
people just don't give a fuck, do they?
Gather as much info about this as we can.
Level 9 fucking bunny, bro. It's wild. Actually fucking wild.
Descendant Squad, do you copy? We can no longer detect an RK signal from the surface. Please report your status.
HQ, we've discovered a biofacility in the Order's main base which is producing Vulgus troops on a large scale. We're investigating it. We've also located the missing medical corps members.
It's a decent gun right here.
Copy.
Not full? Are you joking?
RK signal. Stopped.
HQ, do you copy?
We're so deep underground the comms link is unstable. We should get this mission over with quickly, so we have time to get on the phone.
Come in. I wish there was more inventory space, dude. It's just annoying having to get rid of everything so often. It's just very annoying.
Vince, I've confirmed your location. You'll see your family soon. So much you'll be sick of them. Don't give up. Ah, damn it. Out of the way, bastards.
Shield! If the door in the passageway is closed, look for red liquid nearby. It's a device that should only read Vulgus biodata, but it looks like it's unable to identify between friend or foe because of the tumors. Just putting your foot in the door will open it.
happen to know how to disable the traps?
I'm sorry. I'm not a member of the Order of Truth.
Looks like I'll just have to step in it, even if it is toxic waste.
Be careful. I think the entire
It'll be fine.
facility is spiraling out of control. The pallets don't look like that too.
You'll be fine, buddy. You'll be fine. Right. Sketch.
Eugen, how are things on your end? Did you find your core members?
I'm still approaching. Mina said they were all together. If I head to the communications coordinates, I should be able to find them all. There's been no replies for a while now. But our vital signs are being transmitted. Those dumbasses! How dare they put their captain through this? I'll let them, they can never leave without me again. I'll just have to do the heavy lifting from now on.
Am I witness to this? Are you going to keep that promise?
I'm gonna revive this loser. I wasn't gonna let him bleed out, but maybe we need that later, so might as well res him. Might need that later.
Eugen, I think this door connects to that side, but it won't budge. How did you open it?
There should be a security device in front of the door. Shooting it should do the trick. More importantly, why is nobody responding? Mina, Vince, everyone, please, respond.
Boss fight time, I guess.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yep, sure is.
The cult
for
wave
boss
is what
fight.
that generates the Vulgus bodies. It's the
Time
same
for boss fight.
tree above, but the stabilizers removed. Judging by the size, this would produce soldiers at a speed far greater than that of regular equipment. Bobby, can you give me a hand? If we open this organic matter storage, we can gauge how much raw material has been used. Then we can get a rough estimate on how many units have been created. Check those auxiliary tanks that are down there. There are Vulgus waking up in all directions. Watch out!
Eugen, you need to look for your medical corps members. Go! Quickly!
If I don't do this now, everyone in Albion will lose someone precious to them. HQ gravely underestimates the scale of the enemy's forces. Based on my current estimates, the number of units produced here is 20 times larger than all of humankind. Captain! Help!
This is kind of taking forever.
Vince! Oh, let me close by. Damn it! This frickin' tank is too sturdy. You guys, hang in there. I'll be there soon.
Who is thought that's getting fucked up? I never know. few viewers, huh?
Everybody's back here.
Fucking bots, bro. Relax. Relax, my dude. Relax.
The vital sign.
Relax, buddy.
That monster. Everybody, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Those are my core members. They're medical core members. I can fix them. I can heal them with my arcade. Please.
What the fuck is this man talking about, bro?
Thank you.
The fuck? What is your boy saying, brother?
They're already.
Okay. No. Please. Ah!
Okay, I did. That's what I get for going for the fucking rest, bro.
Loading.
Okay, bro. What is that, dude?
Shields are offline.
It's really a bolt action sniper rifle, bro? Are you joking? That does 0 fucking damage? That's cool. Oh my god. This motherfucker is gonna fucking... We're about to fucking lose this shit, bro. I swear to God.
Lepic, get up now.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
Oh, what? Oh, he got the fucking ball back, dude. That's cool. I'm doing no damage, by the way. Yo. You're joking? Okay, bro, I ran into that shit. I actually ran into that shit this time. I saw it. It was too late when I saw it. I couldn't do anything, so...
Hypercube activated.
I'm gonna ult this bitch. No, I'm not. I lied. I fucking wasted the fuck out of it. I lied. Oh, I keep missing. This motherfucker is moving so much. It's so weird. Fuck. Holy shit, bro. That was annoying as fuck, actually. Almost fucking died again. Get me out of here. Get me out of there, buddy. Well, that kinda sucked, dude. That shit was annoying as fuck. Skip. Couldn't care less, buddy.
This
Couldn't
is
care
HQ.
less.
All zones in Albion are now on high
Yeah,
alert.
65,
Any
65.
descendants who are operation ready,
5.
please assemble at HQ.
What the fuck is happening? What is that gun? How everything fucking orange, dude? Holy shit. What's up? What's up? 65. Might as well. Break everything else. Fucking. Need more space in this bitch. Junk, junk, junk. Junk, junk. Everything is junk here. Everything is junk. I'm breaking everything but the top weapons, pretty much. So that I can fuse at some point or whatever. I want this up, but it'd be a waste to do it now. I already did it a few times, so I gotta stop doing that. Honestly, I'm just gonna put it away, actually. Yeah, like, what does it matter? I'm just gonna put that shit away. I'm not gonna use it, so. Might as well put that shit in the bag. There we go. I can just destroy everything. Who cares?
I was lost in thought. I
Who
did
cares?
wonder where all the manufactured
This is HQ. Again, all zones in Albion are on high alert.
All my things ready over there.
Any Descendants who are operation ready should meet at HQ. Descendants. Corell's fleet.
Bro, I got a wee like a motherfucker, dude. Holy shit. Oh, nah, dude. Already? I gotta defeat Pyro? I feel like that's so soon. I mean, I can use Shill, though, right? I can use Shill on Pyro, right? Like, that makes sense. So that's good. But I feel like that's so fucking fast, bro. Holy shit. Wait, why am I doing this? I don't think I need that, do I? Yeah, I don't think I need that. I don't know why I'm doing that. Python. Oh, yeah, I don't need either one of those. Fuck, man. I don't want to fucking fight Pyro already. I feel like I haven't even... I barely leveled up since I fought Devourer. Like, what level is he about to be? Like 75 or some shit? Pyro? Let's see. He's about to be like 75, sort of gone. 66. Okay, that's maybe doable. I go to the bathroom now. So, I will BRB. I'm back. I have to go to the bathroom. Alright, so we have Pyro, which we have to defeat. Let's take a look at Pyro. Let's see what we got going on. So we can get oh, this is how you get the Valby code. Damn, that's unfortunate. That's how you get the Valby code. You get it here. That's really unfortunate, actually. Damn. I was gonna say, oh, maybe we should just, like, try to find, Valby so that we can use her against him. But I guess you can't. That's unfortunate. I mean, we can use, whatever the fuck her name is. Versia? Some shit like that. I guess that's our best bet. So, let's swap. Viesa. Yeah, we gotta use Viesa for this one, I think, because he's weak to shell. Yeah, he's very weak to shell. He has fire resistance. We need fire resistance. I gotta take a look at my mods. So we need to apply shell to our weapons and shit. Alright, let's take a look in our inventory here. Alright, what do we got? Let's get rid of this and this. Let's see if we have shell. We have shell +3. That's not bad. I don't think we have space for anything else right now, though. Yeah, we don't. Okay. That's fine, I guess. What do we got going on here? Do we have shell? What is this? No. Get rid of that. We need shell. We don't have shell. Okay, so I gotta take a look at what. Oh shit. What other thing he's strong at? I mean, weak to. Okay, I gotta look through this again. Or here, we got shell. We do have shell. It's not upgraded, but we have it. Then we need fire resistance. That's gonna be probably really important. We need some kind of fire resistance here. So we gotta level this up, hopefully. Heat release, burn immunity, fire resistance, easy. That's perfect. But what do we get rid of? Do we need to increase shield? I mean, probably, but... So this is... Okay, so let's put that there. I don't know why it wasn't there already. Now, what do we got going on? What do we got? Is there any more? So we got this here. That's all we got. Yeah, we need to put this in there. 100% burn immunity and fire resistance. Honestly, I can get rid of this though, because I don't think we're gonna need this, right? That's for, like, if we got fire resistance, we just level this up maybe. Let's try. Let's get rid of that. Let's apply this. Let's put this here. Then we still have space for more stuff. What should we put here though? Fire master. What is this? Skill power? No, fire skills. Okay. I need to improve my shell. How do I improve my shell? This is not bad, but it's very expensive. Shield resistance, no. That's not bad either. I have that. This helps, but I already have this. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of fire resistance though, like a lot. I don't think I need both though. Do I just increase my... I don't know what to go on. I think I just put something defensive, right? Maybe go defensive? I think so. I think we go defensive. Okay, Okay, now we need to go to the guy, see if we can upgrade that fire resistance thing. Because that guy's gonna beat our ass without it. He is going to beat our ass. And we should be in a pretty decent spot, I think. This right here, heat release, we gotta upgrade this as much as we can right here. Do it. Okay. When using skill, increase skill power and decrease skill cost and skill cooldown. I think oh man, I don't know. I can just increase this, huh? Fuck it. I can also increase this once. Okay, now we go back to the character. We go back to the Descendant. So we need to put this somewhere, so I don't know what I just got rid of, but that was stupid. Fuck, I don't know what I got rid of. It was some kind of defensive thing. Ignition, was it? No, it wasn't ignition. Ignition is right here. Yeah, it was something defensive. I don't know what the fuck it was. Fuck. I'm trying to see if I can apply anything else, but I don't have any more thingies, so. I don't have any more thingies. So I think these are okay. So these are all defensive. So I need to I get it. Okay. So I want to apply this somewhere. Yes, apply socket. Good. Move that. Yep, there we go. Okay, now I got more space. Perfect. Okay. So what is that I need for that? Crystallization catalyst. Okay. I don't think I can make it, but let's go look. I don't think I can make another one of those.
Oh.
Crystallization catalyst.
What do you need?
Chris. I don't even see her. Okay, huh. Interesting. Fuck it. So we can put more stuff now. I really want to put this. So I want more defense. Oh, I already have some defensive shit. Okay, I see. I mean, we can put this. We're never gonna die though if I do that, right? I don't think we're ever gonna die. And then we can put more still. Increase defense, maybe? No. Technician? No. Fuck. What do we put? Wait, I don't have coldness? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I don't know why that's not there, but okay. I see now. I see what the problem is. So we can equip what? 5? Energy collection. Anything else? 5. We got nimble fingers. Skill expansion. skill extension. I think we go skill no, never mind, okay. Let's just, do alignment. Let's roll with it. Let's make sure, okay, we do have shell here. We have toxic. Get rid of toxic. We need shell. Oh, I don't think I have shell on this one. Okay. I see. Okay. So let's go back to the main courtyard because I need to look at the things I can use against him again. I think everything else is decent. I think he's only strong against fire and weak against shell. Anything else, I think it doesn't really matter. Ooh, electricity strong actually. Okay, so I should go toxic. Okay, definitely toxic. Gotcha. So that was actually the right play. Go toxic. Then here, what do we got here? We got nothing. Cool. Is there a shell here? There's toxic. There's no shell. Let's put that. Do we have no things here? We don't. Okay. And we got 3. I don't think there's anything for 3, is there? No, there ain't. I think we just rock with those, huh? We don't need that. So we can put a 6. Ooh, we got shell. Actually, wait. Yeah, get rid of that shell. What is this even? Launcher? It is a launcher, okay. So what do we put here? Do we just go? We already have weak point. Fuck it. Let's do that. Right. Let's rock and roll, boys. Cheers. Cheers, boys. Here we go. Let's fucking send it. So we got the chest, the face, the back of the leg, shoulder, core, same things. Same things as everyone else. And then in the back, he's got the fire amplifier. Noted. Duly noted. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. Right, so already this is weird. Like, why are you bringing him? Isn't he a fire type? Whatever, fucking dude. And he's level 26 and 14. Alright, fellas. Alright, y'all are fucking annoying. Oh, my fellas. Okay. I guess I'll miss that completely. That's cool. Okay. Note to self, don't get close to him. He hurts like a motherfucker. And we're already 2 down because we have a level 14 and I'm stupid. That's cool. Ooh, we got a maid. Alright. Dude, what the That's actually a joke. Hello? Are you joking? Are you joking? I mean, that's gotta be GG, right? Like, there's no fucking way. How do I die? What the fuck? Kill this fucking loser, I guess, because they're fucking my... Okay, it's over. Cool. That was fun. That was a really good attempt. Wow. That wasn't even... Oof. We go again. Holy shit, that was rough. What the fuck is my defense doing then? I didn't do anything. This shit didn't do shit. Like, ugh. I don't want to get rid of it, though. This gives me a lot of fire resistance, bro, but it doesn't give me immunity to burn. But the fire... we just do it, bro. I think we just do it, huh? I think we just do it. I think we have to. I got space for something else now. I think I can put a 6. Pretty sure I can put a 6. I lied. Fuck. 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 Man. Can I put anything? Fuck it. I didn't save it, did I? Fuck. I'm fucking up, bro. Go. I mean, we're doing decent damage. This team is kind of fucked up too, but we're doing decent damage. I'm gonna honestly get rid of these because they're annoying. Fuck. Uh-oh. Got a blast. What the fuck is that? Are you fucking kidding me? No one's even trying to revive me right now. That's rough, dude. You're being focused. Oh, yeah. I mean... You're being focused, bro. Like, you're being focused. You're fucking dumb. Fuck, man. I'm just gonna take the L here and fucking go to shoot. You can't revive when you're getting focused. Like, it's literally just stupid. Is there no fucking crosshair on this shit? What the fuck? What? I don't know what's happening. What the fuck? Holy shit. Dude, what? Go next, buddy. Go next. Revive. I'm gonna get insta fucking downed again, bro. This shit is crazy. What the fuck is that? What do you do against that? What do? You don't do shit. You die. That's what you do. You die. What? It's over. Let's go next. Just go next. It's over. Fuck. Well, these bosses are so fucking hard. Actually, so fucking hard. I don't know what to put. I feel like my kit ain't doing shit. Not gonna fucking lie. I feel like it ain't doing shit. My gun ain't doing shit. My kit ain't doing shit. Nothing's doing shit. Fuck, man. Come on, come on, come on. It'll happen at some point. It did yesterday. It's gotta happen at some point. At some point, I'm gonna get a decent team. Not this one. 21 and 27. This is not that point. Fucking hell, dude. Why is my level 1? Is that a bug? That better be a fucking bug. I don't know what that is. Is there even players here? Alright. Right, yeah. What a good fucking time this is, bro. What a good fucking time this is, brother. What was my level 1? Yeah, why is it 1? Wait. What? The fuck is that? What the fuck is happening?
Wanna feel a chill?
I'm gonna reset the game. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why my level's 1. What? Actually, I'm gonna keep going. I'm hoping that's gotta be a bug, right? There's no way I'm actually 1. It's gotta be a bug.
The void is extremely logical.
It's gotta be a bug. I'm gonna just keep it going. Fuck it. I hope everyone else can't see that though. Because if they can, maybe that's why the guy left. It's like, oh, we got a number 1 player or whatever, you know, and fucking dips. I don't know. I don't know, man. We keep getting low, like, people that aren't high level though, and it's very annoying. Like, why the fuck are y'all not 40? You know, like, fuck. Of course, we got Fiery Guy into Fire Monster, dude. Of course, bro. Fucking no, man. So fucking stupid. Did this reach? Kinda did. Okay. Yeah, I mean. Let's reset. Let's reset. Let's reset the game. Hold up. Hold up. Let's reset the game. See if we can get rid of that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but let's reset the game. Bro, that guy literally just one-shots you, by the way. And I have fire defense. It doesn't matter. Fire resistance. It doesn't matter. He just one-shots you, no matter what. What the fuck is the point then of the fire resistance? There's no point to even equip it. I'm about to take that shit off. He's still one-shotting me. I'm just wasting a fucking slot at this point. You know what I mean? That's stupid. Like, I'm actually gonna take that shit off. Like, there's no fucking point having that if it can't do anything. Is my game gonna open or what? Bro, my game's not even open, dude. What the fuck is happening? My game is actually not opening. Hold up, I'm trying to figure this shit out. I don't know what's happening, bro, but my shit is literally not opening. Is it actually a fucking bug? Like, is it that bad? What's happening? Something must be bugging like a motherfucker, right? Trying to open the game directly from Steam. I don't think that's gonna make a difference. I don't know why it's not opening. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's gone now. Okay. Yeah, it's going now. Okay. Cool. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the level situation. I'm hoping that's a glitch or some shit, because that doesn't make sense. Like, I literally yesterday got every single one of my characters to 40, so, like, what? That makes no fucking sense. Let's open it up again. Run. Yeah, she's level 1. What? What the fuck is happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna jump into a mission to see if I get XP. Because if I don't get XP, that's gotta be bugged. That's gotta be bugged. What the fuck, dude? You gotta be fucking kidding me with that. It's actually such a shitty thing to happen too. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's so shitty.
Descendant, the Vulgus have targeted a nearby Albion Kuiper storage facility.
Alright, let's see if there's any XP to be grabbed. What? What the fuck is going on? Is there some kind of prestiging? What the fuck is going on? What? You fucking kidding me, right? Is that why I'm getting insta-killed? Wait. No. Wait. I gotta figure this shit out. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I gotta figure this shit out.
We picked up signals from multiple enemies. Good luck.
Nah, I gotta write these people, bro. I gotta write these people. I don't know what's happening, but I gotta write these people. I gotta figure something out. That's fucked. That's actually fucked. How do I get in touch with anyone? Yeah, I'm gonna write them right the fuck now, bro. My character literally reset. It was at level 40. It literally just reset. Nah, bro.
Our casualties are mounting. Oh, what a disaster.
I literally just wrote them. What the fuck, man? I don't want to use my thing, though. I mean, I guess I could use... Man, who gives a fuck? I'm about to use that shit. They're wasting my time, bro. Nah. That's actually so fucking annoying, dude. I'll use that, whatever. Fuck it. That's so fucking stupid. That's actually so fucking stupid. My character literally got reset from 40 to 1. Like, alright, dude. Alright, dude. Fucked up thing? I don't even know why the fuck that happened. That's the most fucked up part.
Spotted enemy reinforcements.
That's actually insane, dude. I'm so upset. That's fucking bullshit. That is such bullshit. I'm just gonna do this shit until I get to 40, bro. I'm not AFK though. Fuck this, bro. They can kiss my ass. This is bullshit. I'm about to AFK. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. That's fucking insane, dude. I don't understand how my other ones are fine. Like, why did it only happen to Viesa? Why did it happen to Viesa? That's what I don't get. If anything, it should have happened literally to the other two. Like, the only thing I'm thinking about is because yesterday I was literally like AFKing. Like, on this mission. Just like I'm doing now. But I wasn't doing that with Viesa. I was doing that with Bunny and with fucking Rhea, or whatever the fuck her name is. Oh, that's so fucking stupid, bro. It's so fucking stupid. I'm actually so fucking annoyed.
We're continuing to identify incoming bolters.
I don't give a shit though. I'm literally gonna fucking just AFK here and just fucking chill.
Of the Snapchat, I'm joined today by none other than Toby Snap. Cozy, you and I had the Snapchat Battle of the Ages on the release date of Erisham. I gotta tell you, man, that was some of the most fun I've ever had playing Marvel Snap. Our match had pretty much everything in it. It had ego, it had the ups, the downs, the tears, the fist pumps of victory. My man, Erisham brought fun back to Marvel Snap.
Dude, the amount of emotes between me and you, and it just felt like playing a friend, and I don't get to do that much in Snap, right? Like, sadly, I'm doing so much like just random battles and whatnot. So, like, playing someone you know, and then, like, again, utilizing that, like, I had to channel my inner Canadian. I was like, all right, if I was Alex, what would I be doing here? Oh, he got my leader. I bet you, but, like, it's so fun, like, just like that. I think it elevates the mind battles a little bit more because you know the person and some of their play tendencies and or just personality. And my favorite part of this week, by a long shot, is that I got to play Agent Coulson all week. Like, just that, I don't think I could be happy.
That Pixel Coulson was showing its face very often in the world of Marvel Snap as Cozy played nothing but Erisham all week, dude.
Yes.
Honestly, everyone played nothing but Erisham all week. We may as well get right into it. Erisham has been the card since, I don't know, when was the last time, I don't think there is a card in Marvel Snap's history that reached like a 70-something% meta share on its release. That is absolutely insane. Even Red Hulk at its peak was like 33%. And that was like because it was broken ass, like fantastic. Erisham was running like in the 70 percentile range. Literally everyone was playing Erisham. It was crazy this past week.
An absolute home run hit of a card. I think there's ways to counter it. Tons of fun to be had while playing it. I think fine balance-wise, I think that obviously, like, anytime you have everybody, when you have 75% of a player base playing one thing, it can come off as like a little crazy. My comments on my videos are all over the place. Either, you know, this card sucks, I lost so many games with it in a row, or like, my gosh, this is the best card ever hit, Snap. We did know one thing last week. He was going to be fun as all hell. I think I gave him a 4-star, you gave him a 3-star competitive-wise.
Yeah, so we both 5-starred it from a fun standpoint. Like, you got to get the card because it's such a unique experience for Snap. I did give it a 3 competitive-wise. You gave it a 4. It is running a 52% win rate across Infinite, which is all fantastic. And again, the meta share is absolutely astronomical. So, I mean, I think it's probably going to come in around 3.5, honestly, in terms of competitiveness. I think it has competitive legs, but it will low roll at
I think it's a 4, just because I think I said it last week that the stats to me didn't matter as much on him, just 100%. Because there is a very wide gap of skill level with what you do with random cards, what your opponent's doing. But having that extra energy is massive. It's huge. Being able to roll into some of the later turns with some of the play lines that you get to do is just pure chaos. I don't know about you, and the match checked out obviously, but the amount of times you get to draw your own cards felt so cool. And bro, I don't think I've ever seen a hyper boost to a card like he did to Blob in some time. Like this made Blob from like meta irrelevant to like essential into a lot of the deck plays. Dude. Really fun and different way to play the game.
It completely changes the way you play Snap. Completely. And I think so I'll have to ask you, I think my favorite way to play him was those very tech specialist decks where like your deck sorry, was often like the Shang-Chi, the Enchantress, the Red Guardian, the pieces you need to kind of solve the equation that your opponent might be throwing at you. They're asking questions, you've got the answers in your deck, while you're kind of doing the best you can with the Airship stuff. Maybe you got a Loki in there for that little bit of, kind of switch up if you have nothing but garbage. But I think that Airship was an absolute blast. And I'd like to ask you, what were some of the standout cards for you that really you thought worked really well with Airship?
Yeah, I want to take a moment and say I'm proud of us. I think last week in Snapchat, we identified every kind of way that Airship was to be played, and it all kind of turned out. We said tech cards, we said cube surprise cards. All those ended up in the main builds. We started with card generation and Loki. That was the first conversation that I brought up. Dude, I mean, it's so funny when it's like putting Airship in Loki decks. That's such a bad way to look at it. It's Loki going into the Airship deck, right? And being able to just nope out of that turn, play him early, fill up the cards early. I love the idea of the card generation working. So obviously, Agent Coulson was way up there on my list, and I enjoyed even just getting the Cable out right away. Maybe even the Valentina, White Queen. Those cards were a lot of fun. In general, though, bro, I think the big cube game switching cards like the Legion, like the Blink, like the Leech we talked about, those were huge staples in the deck.
Legion was an absolute massive winner for me. Like, my experience with Legion was so unbelievably good. Getting them on turn 4, oh my god. The surprise factor of Legion was insane. I love that shout out. Another good 5-cost card that I think really saw a resurgence was Cersei. I think Cersei felt like a really solid option in these decks, because sometimes you're just playing cards out to get them out, and like you're not getting the best kind of return on them. Cersei gives you a second shot at the randomness. You're throwing the dice on the dice that's been thrown type thing, right? And sometimes you roll snake eyes, and that's what Cersei does, right? But sometimes you actually definitely nail it. I got a shout out for a card that I had a lot of success with, which I've not really seen in many other decks, and I want to make the statement for like Moongirl. I think Moongirl was pretty good here because that extra energy, I felt like I was often in top deck mode, and Moongirl gave me a chance to replicate my hand to keep the kind of the game flowing. Give me a chance to have, like, I got all this extra energy, and I didn't have enough of a draw. I didn't have enough going. Moongirl often remedied that, and I treated it like a tech card. Sometimes Shang-Chi, you don't need it at that time. Moongirl, sometimes you just don't need it at that time. But I thought it was a very interesting piece to the puzzle. I'd be interested in hearing some of your standouts.
And I like the Moongirl call because I actually revitalized a small, a bit of Rocks and Hawks back in the day. Darkhawk obviously being a big counter card. A lot of people are playing Darkhawk in the Airship deck so that they can have a counter to the other ones out there. And I'm like, oh man, this takes me back. Now it's much different looking because Darkhawk has changed completely. But I like having the Agent Coulson back in there, having Quinjet, who we were on the fence about. Obviously, pure, just a great card to have in Airship. And then, yes, Moongirl, dare I say Devil Dinosaur. You always had this like really big hand that you could do. I would have Mystique in there as well. It was a little wonky with the draw mechanics. I don't recommend the deck fully, but I love the idea of kind of going back to those roots, if you will. Yeah, so High Evo did great for me as well. But the core, what I try to keep doing with this card is just randomness. Random BS go. Card generation and or the Airship cards that were in the deck.
The one thing with the High Evo is I think it's strange that the draw order of High Evo and the way it's placed in the actual deck, that shouldn't be a thing. No. Just give any card generated by Airship, just give them the High Evo. I don't know what code has to happen in the background. Those type of interactions are ridiculous. I don't think that should be happening. But I mean, it is the way it is now. That's fine. That's something they can tackle down the road. High Evo wasn't like the highest order synergy with Airship anyways, but that's like a quality of life thing that probably should get fixed at some point because it was a little awkward. Sometimes the cards are evolved, sometimes they're not based on the original shuffle of the deck. Like, come on, man, what are we doing?
Yeah, I played good points behind that. To capitalize on a couple of the cards I was playing with and that were different is I did some Shuri builds I thought was a lot of fun. Just anytime getting a double power card out is fine on turn 3 and forward. Also, bro, I have the video out. It came out Sunday, I believe. Hobgoblin and Galactus as just 2 random cards. Loved that. I loved playing a Hobgoblin on 4 without Ravonna. And then you have this kind of like, okay, nothing else worked. I'm going to Galactus. I'm going to go that route instead. Just provided fun. I won an Infinity Conquest. I got a border for this guy, for his avatar with that deck. It was just like a jolly good time, if you will. But yeah, I've seen people say he might be too strong, which Second Dinner has not stated. They said that they talked about what they would do if he's too strong, but they don't see it as that right now. They said that they can see the possibility of adding more cards that he shuffles into the deck, making your cards that you put in a little less likely. Do you think he's too good or just too popular at the moment?
I think you just wait it out. Give it a couple weeks. Wait till Gwenpool comes out.
Cassandra.
Let the interest fade. Like, don't wait. Like, let Cassandra come out. Like, I don't think Airsham needs to be touched up right now. I mean, listen, if you're upset about Airsham, literally, you just play Darkhawk base decks and you completely stomp these decks. Like, it's so unfair. Like, literally, I'm talking, running a 90-something% win rate against Airsham with Darkhawk base decks. Because even if they have Darkhawk themselves, your Darkhawk is like 40 power and there's a 7 because you're not playing an Airsham deck. So it's like, it's so lopsided. I don't think it's a problem. Wait till, it's just a flavor of the week right now. Come on, how could you not play Airsham? Everyone wants to. Let it wait out. It'll play itself out.
I think it's so funny that so many people got this card, right? Like, so many people got this card, and then Cassandra's a free card. So, like, you have this direct counter to a card that everybody has. It'll die down more a month from now, but it was comical to me to look at it that way. But yeah, overall, I think he was a great week, and I haven't seen the Snap community like this in some time.
Absolutely, and that's going to take us to our next card. Let's talk about the Season Pass card.
I didn't expect the
Gilgamesh. Now, it's very notable that Gilgamesh did see a significant buff. It did get buffed to a 5/9 alongside Gilgamesh. It's notable, but Shauna got buffed as well to a 3/4, and the two have been kind of tied at the hip in some of these Zoo-style decks for a while now. So I don't think that they're completely independent from one another, but our original evaluation of Gilgamesh, you gave it a 3.5. I gave it a 4. We did have some hesitation about the range of its power. We thought the floor was okay. At the end of the day, it seemed like it just didn't quite have enough power. However, post-buff, I think this is a great card. I think it's phenomenal. I think it absolutely slams down power. And if anything, the important thing about Gilgamesh, the key thing, is it made another archetype playable. It made Zoo legitimately playable. And the more archetypes that are competitive in Snap, the less repetition we experience as players.
We already saw this month, Gwynpool is going to give him another synergy. He's a card that will continue to evolve because obviously boosting power is something that's going to never go away in Snap, which is always healthy for a card, right? Like, there are some that don't often get to continue to get these small, kind of like mini OTAs to it with new card releases, and Gilgamesh gets that. He's not my favorite card, I'll say that. Like, I just don't play him a ton. He's very, like, not one-dimensional, but you have that one game plan going on. Sometimes RG can screw you. But, yeah, he's good, man. I still have him, 3.54. That's somewhere in there, kind of our original rankings on him. Glad they boosted him up. He definitely needed it because he was a bit lackluster at first. But, yeah, strong card.
Yeah, he's running a 52% win rate at 9% of the meta. So, I mean, his win rate is comparable to that of something like an Airsham, which people are kind of like, up in arms about right now. But ultimately, his play rate's significantly low. But again, that's because Zoo is approximately that. He's in every single Zoo deck right now. And I think that's important. You had a Season Pass card that, I mean, for us, like, we're collection complete, we make content for the game. Gilgamesh is less exciting. But for someone who's in, like, early Pool 3, who plays Zoo decks unironically because that's the best deck that they can build currently, this was a huge addition to their power output. The only thing lacking from those decks, which people would kind of be remiss over, was like the Mockingbird is often a core component of those decks. So that's kind of the expensive component. But ultimately, I think Gilgamesh, it met a need. People wanted a Season Pass card that they could plug and play into many different decks, and it accomplished exactly that. So, yep, so coming in approximately at 4 stars for Cozy and I, and I think that's pretty damn solid. The next card to come out, I think this was the surprise. Not necessarily the surprise. It's so funny. I listened back to our conversation about Thena, and we were like, this is probably the card of the month, but also we had some reservations about it. Cozy, the primary reservation we had was that it's not going to feel good in anything other than Kitty Pryde. We said this is a Kitty Pryde card and it's not going to work anywhere else. So we actually took points off of it because it felt like it was niched directly to Kitty Pryde. But little did we realize, I mean, we did realize it, but little did we kind of mention that, like, this is such a good Kitty Pryde card, like such an insane Kitty Pryde card, that it rose completely. You and I were at 4 stars. We kind of hovered around 3.5, 4 stars, but I think we kind of got to 3.5, 4. 53% win rate, 13% of the meta. Cozy, what do you think about Thena?
Yeah, I remember this was almost 5/5, and then I was like, I kind of, backed out of that. It's not quite like Sentry getting boosted from Annihilus good, like, to what she did for that archetype. But she made that archetype just so much better and more reliable. You're not only waiting on the Angela. Athena is so cool that she retroactively, you can put her in like a storm lane and build her up. Like, there's just so many like interesting case scenarios for the card. Airship's a great example. I would get her generated and be like, great, like, awesome. I'll definitely mess with Athena and make her work. Oftentimes not like weird to play or awkward to play. Definitely, if you look at the month as a whole outside of Airship, which is it was a fun month, she's obviously the winner outside of, probably the winner competitive-wise, right? And just as a whole. And yeah, really good card, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's definitely the winner competitive. I think she's a 5-star competitive card. I would say we missed. I would say this is probably the 5-star card of the month for sure. I don't think there's ever, in its current form, there's never going to be a Kitty Pride deck that doesn't have Athena. You'll never have the ideal Kitty Pride deck.
He was so good that Angela had to get nerfed. Like that's exactly getting things like that, right? Anytime we saw Gilgamesh get buffed, and they didn't want to obviously nerf him. You can't really with Angela's the one that ended up taking the blow. And guess what? Still a good deck.
Oh yeah, Angela's still good. Actually, low key, someone played Shadow King on my Angela, and I still won because it only dropped her down to
base
3.
power.
Yeah, so a little bit of that, like, plot armor a little bit, but I do think that Athena is truly remarkable. Definitely the winner of the month, and if I could go back in time, Cozy, we should have given it a 5. We should have given it a 5. And it's a lesson learned. Like, we were concerned about everywhere else, but sometimes, I think the lesson here is that sometimes a card really only needs that one really good deck. That place where it really, really shines. It doesn't have to go everywhere like Hope Summers did. Athena's not everywhere like Hope Summers did, but where it is legitimately a carry. Like, it carries the gameplay for that deck.
Agreed. Solely agreed. Cersei was next, yeah?
Cersei was next. 11% of the meta, a 51% win rate. We both came in at 3. 3 stars, Cozy. What are your thoughts on Cersei?
Oh, man. Yeah, 3 is about... It's funny. I think on release, people thought she was not as great because there's just so much random chaos going on. Like, it was just nuts. So, but we're kind of seeing her fit into more and more builds, and she's aging better than we thought. I think 3.5 is fair for the ranking. Maybe the randomness can still be tough, but I love what we highlighted, what we liked about her in the first place, and that's just that she get out of jail on something that happened. Airship, perfect card synergy, kind of works in that Legion spot. That Blink Legion, have one game-changing card a bit in there. Obviously a bit more random, but yeah, I like it.
This is one of those situations where, like, I don't care how good the card is, I just don't like it. Like, is that crazy for me to say that I just don't like the card? Like, I don't like playing Cersei. Like, I want to have that level of control in my plays. I want to be able to calculate what's going to happen. And while I can appreciate, I took the Sentry Void and I flipped into a 5 cost, that's cool. But, like, at the same time, it's like, I'd rather just Annihilus it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way I see it. I'd rather know I'm going to Annihilus it. Where it works is when you're in Conquest and they know you're going to Annihilus that Sentry's Void, and so they stack that right location, which, I mean, is an element of control, and then you Cersei it instead of just having it explode into oblivion, right? That's where you get that positive value. But, like, for me, it's just I personally don't like the card, but I respect it's the role it plays in a number of different decks.
Yeah, when I want to have fun, I'll play it. When I want to play more competitive and have fun, I play Dixie. Like, that would be my assumption on it.
Yeah, so it's the lowest, actually it's not. It's the second lowest win rate card on this list, but still at 51%, it's definitely still positive. And that takes us to the lowest ranked card of the month, and that's Makari.
Oh yeah, Makari.
Okay, you want to talk Fastos?
Yeah, okay, talk about Makari here.
Come on, Makari's worse than Fastos is, I think.
I don't know, man. I just, like, I don't know. People hate that I hate Fastos. I just hate him. I just think he's just such a wonky card. I've grown on Makari since we ranked her originally, for sure.
I haven't.
It's not like I've grown exponentially. What did we give her?
You were ruthless. You gave her a 1.5.
Yeah, which is why I said I've grown on her.
Yeah, so I went at 2. So if you grew into a 2, then we're probably at the same spot.
Yeah, it's fair. It'll be interesting to see how she works with Gwenpool synergy, but yeah, she's although I like the Bear show, it was cool. I'm like, oh, cool, free play. But yeah, she's 2.
But even with Gwenpool, you have to draw her on the turn 4.
No, you My point is though, if you with Gwenpool, you would put her as like an American Chavez role. Like you would have her wanting to play herself, so you had a smaller hand to get more dedicated cards powered up.
Oh, I see. You want the smaller hand because I was like, oh, if you want to hit her to a 3-6, then like, come on, man, that sucks too. Like that's the Nakia effect we talked about. But I totally see what you're saying now. Reduce the hand size so that then you can guarantee the hits on Gwenpool on that Black Panther or whatever it is you're going for. Exactly. I hear you. Oh, and even there though, Makari should get hit by Okoye, should get hit by Nakia. So maybe Makari's better days are ahead of her.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, only 3% of the meta, so everyone just was like, I'm saving it. No one bought this card, but. And we even said it at the time. It was running a 52.5% win rate when we reviewed it a couple weeks back, which we were kind of surprised with. It ended up falling to 53. It ends up landing a 53% win rate, which on this list is tied to Athena. And we are 5-star on Athena, so maybe this card has something going for it. It's the kind of card that maybe in the future, as more synergies start to show themselves, as we're talking about with Gwenpool, maybe it starts to find its spot, but even then, it's a 12-card deck, man. It's gonna have a hard time competing.
And again, stats, I just gotta say, it's like, I'm not as crazy on stats representing everything, because Athena, God knows how many Athena games we played to get that win rate. The sample size is exponentially more than Makari. Makari's in the Surfer deck. Surfer's just a good deck. And so, like, that was my hesitation there, right? I think the reason her win rate was so low the week she came out is we were trying to play her outside of Surfer, and we saw what happened. She went below a 50% win rate. Yeah. So that's kind of. I think Athena, I would dare say 10x, maybe 20x games.
Clear the boldness, all right, to the Kuiper.
Oh, it has to be 100x. Like, I don't think.
Right. That's what
like, I mean, at 3% of the meta, it's almost nothing. And I think the only deck I saw it kind of being played was like a Sandman style deck. Which even then, it's like, it wasn't that impactful. It just wasn't, right? So, Makari might have better days ahead, but if you skip Makari, I don't think you're sweating it. Just like if you skip Fastos, maybe you're not sweating either. But listen, I gotta tell you, so we were actually very different on Fastos.
Here it comes.
Very different on Fastos. Now, I'm not gonna cope. I'm gonna admit, Cozy, you were right on this one. I came in at 4 stars. 4. That's high. That's high, Cozy. You came in at 2.5. It's definitely not a 4-star card. So I'll give you the floor.
Oh, yeah, man. I feel like I've trashed on him so much lately. Like I want to give him a break almost. Yeah. I'm
giving you a chance to trash on me, buddy. Come on.
No, dude. Hey, listen, man. No, listen, okay? Yeah, I respect you. You're the host. I've had bad takes. We've had bad takes. It's all fine. 4 is a little crazy. But you know, man, it was one of those cards we had to see just play out. And, yeah, we played him out, and then I never played him again. I will say, Erisham Fastos on 2 was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think this card is unplayable. I think it's going to have its time. It's kind of weird, and I think they can kind of create something like we talked about how like Nova gets discounted. You can multiple hit like something with a -1 cost, which is 0, and it just keeps getting hit with that. I think it can be brushed up a little bit to make it better, but like honestly, I think I'm okay with this card being what it is. Like, I don't know if I would change too much on it. I think it's one of those cards that, like, it might not have its place right now, but it might find its place eventually. And I don't know if I'm open. It's definitely not a 4. I'm with you. It's probably definitely a 2.5. I mean, its win rate's 50%. And it's running 10% of the meta. So if people are actually playing it right now. It made a couple of the Zoo decks. It's being played in a few Erisham decks, but it's still running a 50% win rate. So, like, it's seeing games, and it's not winning. So the proof is in the pudding, as they like to say. Cozy, you won this round. We are very different on our rankings.
The real winners are the ones that didn't bowl, and that didn't use ball like these. I think are the real winners here. But yeah, he's gonna sit nice and cozy. Michael, like just hanging out,
just him and Watu just chilling.
Him and Angel, they're gonna have a little like cafeteria. They're gonna be at the losers table for sure.
And the funniest thing is I'm going to call out a comment on the last episode of Snapchat from LDAS. But Red, calling it now, Fastos will get a buff and everyone will get mad because we skipped. Talk about his comment on Snapchat.
Oh, man. Yeah, even if they make him a 3-4, though, it's like, all right. And then we talked about Erisham. Yeah, we talked about our love for this guy already.
Yeah, we did. And at the end of the day, Erisham an absolute beauty. So this is the time, Cozy. We ranked him 1 to 5. I'm going to give you the floor, Cozy, and I'll give you mine afterwards.
1 to 5. So, is this we're going competitive or card right? You know, it's kind of this one's a different season at that, right? It's kind of tougher.
Let's do competitive. Let's do competitive.
Yeah, cool. So number 1 to 5. So 1 is Athena, no question. I think we can
got it. Yep.
confidently say that. Number 2, I'm going to give the edge to, I'm definitely going to go with Erisham, number 2. And number 3 would be Gilgamesh.
I would go Gilgamesh here.
Okay.
I would go Gilgamesh, but okay.
Yep. I'm going to go 2 Erisham, 3 is going to be Gilgamesh. And then I think we
I would
have
go
the
Erisham 3.
Okay, and then, oh man.
I would go Fastos Makari.
Oh man, I don't like either of them. I'm going to go, yeah, Fastos Makari, that's fine.
Like, I like Fastos more than I like Makari, even though I think Makari statistically is doing better. But I just don't, I don't know. I just
That's
don't
fair.
care.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? I just don't care, man. I just would rather have Fastos over Makari.
I think that's fair. I think I would agree.
Listen, we talked about some smack about a couple cards we didn't like, but let's talk about our favorite cards of this past season. Now, Cozy, I love doing this because it's a nice retrospect. Now, these aren't necessarily the best cards of the season. These aren't necessarily the best cards in Marvel Snap. These are our personal favorites at every single cost. The cards that we played the most, the cards that we kind of just had the most fun with. And Cozy, we're starting at number 1. I'm going to give you a chance to lead us off because I got a couple that I can't wait to talk about.
I feel like if I were going to pick the one over here, I don't know how I don't pick Quinjet just because it came back. Like, I haven't played Quinjet in so long, and I feel like with Erisham and having the Quinjet, I've not dabbled with Loki too much either in a while. So just like having all that combined, and I probably played more just Erisham than I did like everything else combined, just play hours wise. Quinjet's my one. Easy, no question.
Yeah, you know what? I saw a lot of matches like when I'm like, I have a rogue in my hand, they have a Quinjet on the board. I'm like, I gotta take it out. Like, I gotta take this Quinjet out. Like, it's a problem. If they Loki, I'm screwed. Just with an Erisham, I'm screwed anyway. Like, I gotta get rid of this Quinjet. So, a very nice call. And this might not be a sexy pick, but I gotta tell you, man, this was the month I fell back in love with Kitty Pryde. Like, there was a point in time where Kitty Pryde was just kind of dead in the water. It took the Angela buff, Dina coming out, but Kitty Pryde is back in full swing there. And she felt really good. And the thing I really like about Kitty Pryde is the change they made. She's gaining +1 power, so sometimes she's a 1-4 or 1-5, whatever it happens to be. But I love that power is spread across your board. It's the Bishops getting the power. It's the Thenas. It's the Angelas. So it's not just the 1+ power she's getting back. She's actually coming back, and it's like, oh, Thena got power, Angela got power, yeah, Kitty Pryde got power. And it's like, it's spread in a way which I think is really fun. It's a really engaging card. And I think this might be crazy to say. And I know that you guys know Alex again, but I had this moment where I was like, I wish it was the original one, where you had like you can pull it back. I know I keep bringing it up, but the original Kitty Pryde was just so much fun. Second dinner. If you guys could ever figure out how to do it, if you could ever figure out the code, the tech, or whatever has to be done, so that you can pull her back on command. I don't care if this has to be a 1-1. It's just bring her back. Bring her back. But it was nice to have Kitty Pryde back this month.
You want to hear my secret sauce? And I think if I stayed here, I'm claiming my stake here of a Cozy. I never do this too, but I was like, I feel great about this one. Remember when the Taskmaster Kitty Pryde deck was pretty damn good, pretty damn popular.
The Shuri Kitty one?
Yes, I think that returns with Gwynpool. Because I think that the way that thing flows out and the way that you can build up Kitty Pryde is going to be exponentially better. You play her on 4, okay, all good and dandy. You still have that Kitty Pryde. You play Shuri and Kitty Pryde on 5. That's going to be 5 energy. 6, you play her and Taskmaster.
Okay.
That's my
I actually can see that working. It's a bit of a different line, but I can see it working for sure. Because it compensates for the fact that in the past, when that deck was popular, she was gaining +2, right? Yeah. So you're going to make up for that with Gwenpool. I like that. Okay, Cozy's cooking already. Look at that.
I think it could work. I think it worked. That's be the first thing I'd test out, that's for sure.
All right, we go to our 2 costs, and listen, I don't want to steal it, but I want to say that I think we just talked about Thena. Thena was obviously an absolutely immaculate card this month. So, I mean, huge shout out to Thena. It's not going to make my favorite because obviously it was just a pure power play, but this was the month of Shadow King, in my opinion.
Okay.
And listen, I feel like we bring up Shadow King all the time, but like literally, especially with the original Angela, like you could be like, oh, Thena's popping off, Angela's popping off, Venom's popping off. There were so many targets for Shadow King. This is a card that I feel like everyone cuts from their decks, and when I add it, like, oh, let's just cut Shadow King, add some greedy ass BS that, like, you know, whatever, add the greediest card possible. Shadow King is an absolute game winner, and there's no question about it. This card absolutely slaps. And if you know, Thena's a problem, this card solves it. It's like, it's really that simple. I've really liked Shadow King this month, and I feel like this card is probably one of the most disrespected.
Yeah, we typically go like fun, cheeky picks. I think 2 costs, we could just go with great cards. Shadow King, beautiful pick. I'm going to go with Ravona. I think play her while you can. I don't know how long this iteration of her is going to last. I think she is left over from her Zabu days. So strong. We've seen it now over and over. Her potential's through the roof. Another card, Cassandra's coming out with immediate synergy with her. Like, it just, and what do you want to do with Cassandra? Play her as early as possible. So, like, and now she's a 3, she's a 2. It's not going to work out like that. But it goes to show that there's continuing cards. Now, I think it's tough, though, that when you play Ravona, you need to know that it's got the Cerebro effect of, like, Angela, just like that, is gone out of Ravona's build, right? We've seen Darkhawk. We've seen cards leave the build in Ravona, but player, just enjoy it, because I don't know how long this Ravona will last. It maybe it does, but just tremendous card.
I'm calling it now. Ravona gets changed to a 2-1. The best deck in Marvel Snap turns into a Ravona Moon Girl deck where you play Ravona and cheap.
The Ravona play, yeah, or activate. Yeah. If they go activate with Zabu, maybe they retrospect that to her.
It's true, and I want to give a special shout out to Cable too. Cable's this month. It was so much Cable play, and I just love that card. It's disruption, it's information, it's fun. So I know you love me picking multiple.
You're turning into me, yeah. You're picking like 10 cards each guy. No, it's great. Yeah, I only need 1 for 3, buddy. I only need 1. Listen, I'd give Agent Coulson 4, 5, and 6 a slot too if I could. Okay, this is it. This is my card. It's my favorite card in the game. I love this man. I do. I love him. Sue me. I just think it's so fun to see what he can pull out. 4 and 5s are just continually good cards, so you're not mad about what you get. He feels fun. He feels great. He feels surprising. He has great dress wear. He's a man of culture. Agent Coulson.
I need his pixel variant. I'm looking for his pixel avatar. It hasn't come up yet. I need to buy it. It's absolutely beautiful. Agent Coulson is truly remarkable, and I'm glad it made a massive comeback with Airsham. And again, you talked about it prior. We absolutely called it. Like, I would say you absolutely called it. I was on the Nick Fury side, which actually Nick Fury wasn't bad, man. Nick Fury did see some play. Yeah. But Coulson was definitely the winner of the Airsham Olympics there, and he's been definitely pulling his weight. This is going to be a little lazy. I'm going to have to say, okay, I'm just going to do a special shout-out. Special shout out to Silver Surfer, because that is like my personal, like, oh, I'm just chilling around. I'm playing a Marvel Snap for funsies, and I just play Silver Surfer. That's what I do. I just love it. It's the deck I go to anytime I'm playing for fun. But the actual card I had the most fun with, legit fun with, was Wolfsbane and Sage. And I'm putting them together because I was playing a lot of Ravona. And I know somehow I managed to talk about 4 3 drops. But they're like the same card, man, kind of. But like, I want to say that Sage and Wolfsbane are truly fantastic. They just put up Wolfsbane or Sage, it's fine, one of them. But okay, let's talk about Sage for a second. This card is like often like 12 power. This card is so damn good. And if you don't have Sage, you can put Wolfsbane in your deck, but Wolfsbane has that lower ceiling, but still Ravona synergistic. You can sneak it out for a cheaper cost. But really, these 3 cards, I'm selling myself out already for saying too many at the 3 drop. I just finished saying I played Silver Surfer almost all month. Okay, give me a little bit of a break at the 3 cost. Okay, but yeah, these cards are great. Sage is awesome, and I do think that Wolfsbane could see a buff, but if you buff her, then maybe she breaks Ravona, which is where she's playing best. So like, you probably just leave her for now. But I think Sage's stat lines are absolutely ridiculous. You get a 3/6 Sage, you're like, oh, that kind of sucks. Where you at, Sage? Like, you get spoiled for how much power she has.
Tremendous card. Good, crazy good card.
All right, do you have any 3 drops that I didn't get a chance to mention?
We got it, what, 75% covered there? So I'll leave the other 25%. I'll head us into 4. 4 was tougher this month, I felt like, for me. I think there was a couple contenders here. Fury was fun to pull. A play Fury again was cool. I'm gonna go Captain Marvel. I think it was cool just to play Captain Marvel again, and I played her a bit more than I did in the past. And just hard, she was in every deck when she got boosted this potential, and then we took her, she went down, and everyone hated her again. But I think Captain Marvel is still a very good card in the game.
It's funny because when we actually played our 1v1 on Twitch with Airsham, I actually was playing a Captain Marvel Airsham deck where I had Professor X, and I was trying to like lock down locations with Pro X on turn 4 while using Vision and Captain Marvel to sneak in after with the move. I actually thought it was pretty cool. I'm still working out the design, okay? Kind of pending on that one. I think that's still it's a slept-on Airsham deck right now. But I like Cap. I've always loved Cap. And this has been always one of my favorite cards. In terms of a card design, like the text, it's probably my favorite design card in the game. I absolutely love it. And I wish I had more reason to play more often. I just make it a 4-6 again. Come on, it didn't break the game that bad. Make it a 4-6 again. What are we doing? 4-5. It's not enough. Come on now. And okay, my call out. Okay, competitively, I want to say Loki's great, but there is one card that made its way tech-wise that the Cozy's just in shambles now. But give me a second. Give me a second, because it's worth it. Super Scroll, especially this past week, has been so good for me, man. And this is a card that nobody gets. He's at the bottom, Cozy. Scroll down. He was there. He was there, right at the bottom on the left. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There you go.
I'm just glad
I don't know how
here.
you sort your cards, dude. You sort them by like upgradability or something?
I sorted by no way, because this collection system's so trash right now. It's such an embarrassment. It's so glitchy, bro. It's ridiculous. Do you feel that way? I do, at least.
Buddy, when I try to build decks and I'm like trying to sort the numbers and I click like the 3 and it stays highlighted and then like what is happening?
There's a new bug every single week that and it compounds with the last one. So you're just like trying to do this like, you know, it's like when someone's like, hey, let me, turn on the AC and the guy like hits the top of it, slaps it, and does like, and they're like, you okay? And like, yeah, it's gonna work. Just let me do this, right? Like, it's hilarious. That's how I feel like deck building's become on this game. Let me mess with the 50 things to get the thing. Anyway.
And when you click the sword, it resets every single time you go to a different deck.
You betcha. You betcha. I'm glad that you're finally on Super Scroll, because you have been, I've been mocked a lot for liking this card by you, good sir. And
I know. Dude, I'm the one who spent 6K. When all, like, Shuri comes out, She-Hulk comes out, Galactus comes out, Thanos comes out. Idiot over here, idiot number 1, is like, I'm going to spend all my tokens on Super Scroll. This card's got to be broken. Good call, Alex, you jackass. But, like, listen, this week, how good has he been in Airstream decks? Because everyone's playing Darkhawk. There's Darkhawks everywhere.
Dude, everyone was playing. It's so funny. People were like trying to do Rogue and Enchantress. This was just the better answer, because you could copy the Quinjet, you could copy any of the random ongoings they had, and the Darkhawks, 100%. And I didn't mention this. Destroy was a really good. It put up a good fight against Airship a ton. It was just a good stat, hard to beat. Hey, I'll take the null for free.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, I rogued a couple nulls and people were in shit.
Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's so fun.
It is. But, like, Super Scroll was a cool catch-all. I even had a game where someone else played Super Scroll against me. I was like, whoa, no one's playing Super Scroll except me and this guy. And sure enough, it was a weird game. I'm like, hey, wait, the Super Scrolls don't count each other, which I thought was kind of funny. You don't often see those interactions, right? But I actually think Super Scroll low-key a great winner. And if you're playing Airstream right now and you're like, oh, no, winning is up, just add Super Scroll in your deck and watch the win rate go up. Seriously, I'm not even joking. 5 costs, Cozy. I'll give you the floor.
5 costs. Lots to pick from here. Lots to pick from. I think you kind of mentioned it earlier. I gotta go Legion. I think Legion. I've always enjoyed playing Legion, but even more so, I love being able to play Legion early and being able to have the triple locations. It's just so much fun. Alex was so close to having this immaculate Legion play against me in my matchup. I forgot how I got away with it, but he did like, I think, 3 yeah, something like that. Yeah. And I forgot how I got out of that situation, but
casualties are mounting.
It's a great card. Good cube stealer. My favorite.
You know what else is a stealer? You, because you stole my 5. I was gonna talk about Legion too. Yeah, with Airship and the extra energy, Legion's been so damn good. I think cards that have really high impact board-wide effects that people are used to seeing later in the game, that catch them by surprise on turn 4 are wild. I want to give a special shout out. Now I know people are like, Alex, really, but Darkhawk obviously huge in the meta right now, and even before, like, it was a good card. But again, Darkhawk I think was fantastic. Even when the Airsham kind of excitement dies down, I think Darkhawk's still in a pretty good spot, and I think that maybe we're sleeping on him a bit. Maybe Korg can get a buff. Do we buff Korg? Does Korg go to 1-3?
Adding the rock in there is already good enough. I think they'll also be good with the Cassandra builds, like you mentioned. I think it's pretty solid. I think Cassandra Darkhawk stuff is good.
Yeah, but I've always liked Darkhawk. One of my most split cards. I love it. I value Darkhawk. I love it so much. I hated my wallet that much. That's the amount of wallet hate. It was exactly equal to the amount of Darkhawk love. That's what happened there. As we move to our 6 costs, Cozy, and I'll give you the floor.
No, you take it. Let's not say Airship because he's a chef. So what's your take?
Okay, so this one's kind of a hot take, and I think people are going to roast me in the comments, but I'm going to go with it. My favorite 6 cost to play this month was Thanos. I played a lot of Thanos, and I think that Second Dinner's doing a good job trying to find his identity. They're making small but impactful adjustments to these stones, to the way he's being played. He's not there yet. He's not there yet, but I think they have a plan to get him. And these incremental improvements, the modifications to the stone, get him out of the left side of the hand, please. Like, you know, all those small things, I think will make a huge difference. I think this card is slowly going to make its comeback. It's sitting a bit of a timeout right now. But me, myself, playing Thanos, I felt like I was playing a proper deck again, and I appreciated that.
Okay, yeah, I respect it. For me, I probably am gonna go with She-Hulk. I feel like that's probably my most said over like the course of the series. Like She-Hulk and Sasquatch just fit so much of the way I like to play the game. And it might even lean more Sasquatch this time around, but they're very much intertwined the same. I love the idea of having like not the best draw, so then instead you float. Just awesome there. You play down in like tier 3. I mean, just there's a lot of fun uses to play with her in general, and this is my kind of solid catch-all pick. As always, is the new.
And that cozy takes us to the Snapchat mailbag. We ask questions, and we'll dig through the comments to see what we want to talk about in the next version of the Snapchat. So if you have something you'd like to say, let us know down below. Our first question for the Snapchat mailbag comes in from Zach Wisbot. And it reads, do you think the Guardian cards will get reworked anytime in the near future? I'd love to see them get unique abilities, even if they keep having to guess a location. For example, Drax can destroy a card. Groot can put out 0/0 Baby Groot on the opponent's side. Mantis can sleep a card to stop it from revealing before a turn.
Yeah, that was my... I think whenever they Star-Lord got his buff, I was like, I think they all need one unique thing about it. Yeah, what if this would break everybody's brain because of how they've been played. What if you get the bonus if you played at the location that they didn't play? So you have 2 out of 3 instead of 1 out of 3. I don't know. Might be a little bit better. Hold on.
It's actually a really interesting take. I like the idea of like, oh, Groot puts like a junk card in there. Drax destroys someone or like has the Juggernaut effect. Or I think that's pretty cool. And that's a good idea too, making it like, oh, maybe, well, it doesn't quite work. They'd have to be different because Drax playing into a location they didn't play, then knocking someone doesn't make sense. But I like where your head's at. I think that like instead of just giving them plus power, giving them like this small little bonus ability, I think would be pretty cool. I like that. I like the call out a lot. And Guardians, I mean, they're so much of a part of the MCU. We like to see them get proper love and snap.
Yeah.
And that takes us to our next question from Kudu. Are there any cards you know in your heart are bad, but you insist on playing them anyway? Maybe you have a variant that you really like, you think the card is fun, or you just really like the character. For me, and this is the person who wrote the question, I can't imagine playing Discard without Angel in my deck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, eh? That's why I had to qualify that with saying that was their words, not mine.
Yeah, right, dude. All the cards that I play, like half the cards I play are probably in that mold. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm very much Arnim Zola, very much, I think Pix is a good card, but people would say otherwise. Cersei, you don't like Cersei, but I do. That, like, those style of cards, man, the chaotic stuff, sign me up.
I mean, I took Kang to the finals of Twitch Rivals.
Right.
That's got to count for something.
Yeah, Kang is definitely up there as just like an enjoying card overall. Yeah, I think that's like kind of what we love, yeah.
Yeah, and my guilty pleasure, I think, is Baron Zemo right now. I have so much fun playing Baron Zemo. I like those mill-style decks, even though they perform like middle the pack 50s, like 53, 54%. But it's like, it's not where you want to be if you're looking to rank up. I really like Zemo. Like, I think they're fun. I like destroying things with Yondu, even though it's not great. I like stealing things with Cable. I just like the gameplay, even though it's not performing as well as it could have. So for me, I think the cope pick here would be Zemo. Because even though I want to say Uatu doesn't actually make any decks, but that takes us to our next question from Michael. Since Patriot and IEVO have slipped in the meta, do you think they will release another no-text card?
I think they said they have no plans to, but that was all the way a year ago. So like it could have drastically changed since then. I'd like to see another 5 or another 6. For sure. I think both of those could definitely have merit. Probably 5 outside of Avon. But also, it's just awkward because like they're always medium stats. So there's not a lot you can do there. But then maybe you understat it, but it's known to just be that much better in how you vote for and play, right? Like maybe it just has direct, concentrated. It's like the Athena Kitty Pride decks. Like it's just meant for those decks, but it pops up.
You're right. Like, there's no way they could release that card as like, hey, look, guys, it's a vanilla 2/3, and like people are like, I can't wait to spend my spotlight keys on it. It has to be a hybrid. That's the only way it could possibly make sense.
And
right?
they can't do like a 5-10, and then it's like, okay, what the hell is A-bomb at this point, right? So like, you understand it, give it a better ability.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cesare said, I cannot believe neither of you mentioned Baldur's Gate 3 is the only video game you've played for the rest of your life.
It's not. Yeah, it's a good game though. Definitely a good game. I mean, that.
Did you actually play it? I've only put like an hour.
I dabbled. Yeah, I mean that and Elden Ring are great games. But yeah, I didn't have them.
I'm not a D&D guy, and I wish I was. I'm not. You made me play some D&D at some point, Cozy, but like I couldn't understand like what the hell these numbers mean. Like I didn't understand how the attack damage. Because instead of saying like this will do 10 damage, it's like 4x something. I'm like, what is this stuff? I'm like, what are these Vegas odds to do damage? Like I don't understand. I know the comment section's losing its mind right now.
Probably.
I do apologize. I'm kind of playing a little funny here. Like I know more than that, but not much.
I put them all in the same bubble as I would play it if I wasn't doing what I'm doing at my job. I just saw time. There's no way I could play. I could get away. There's no way I could be in here in my studio making content all day, and then I'm like, hey, wife, I'm gonna put another 7 hours.
Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about increasing your ability damage up to 3 times the amount. Just like yesterday's video with the weapon damage, I thought I'd go more into depth about ability damage and how you should be looking at your mods. It's going to be similar to yesterday, but slightly different as well. We're going to start off with Valby, and then I'm going to show you some stuff on Freyna as well. And essentially, it is just about the specific mods that you need to have. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go all through here, and you can see that at the moment I'm doing 9,671 damage on a normal tick of this. And I also should show you this move as well. It's a little bit less damaging, but it is part of what we're going to be going towards. So 1955 on that. This is basically your big AoE move that you can put down. Look how much distance I have between them, and the people will slip on it and then take damage as well. A lot less damage, but it's definitely viable. So how do we go about making this stronger? We're going to go down to Descendant module, and you can see that I don't have anything to improve damage on. That's just the base damage that this actually does. If we go down to the bottom here, you can see I have already put some points into specific things. Non-attribute specialist, dimension specialist, and also technician. We're going to talk about all of them. But first off, let's read about how you can tell what your character needs. So if we go and highlight their skills, you can see that above Bubble Bullet there, I've got non-attribute and fusion. So if I was to do non-attribute specialist mod and enhance that, and also do the fusion 1-2, put them both onto the character, this move will do incredible damage because you're getting the buff on non-attribute and on fusion as well. Same with this, except it's non-attribute and dimension, and this move, the big move that we did that was a lot of damage, is non-attribute and dimension. This one over here is non-attribute and fusion. So you want to aim for whatever moves you are using the most. This cleanup is going to be what you use the most on Valby, 100%. So you want to get non-attribute and dimension power. So it was about 9,000 damage if I remember rightly. I'm going to only put on the non-attribute specialist. Mine's been powered up to be 50% more damage. So let's do this, and then we go over here and we go woohoo. Now you can see that I'm already doing an insane amount more of damage, especially on the critical hits as well. So nearly 14,000 damage from 9,000. So that one little buff that I put on put me up 5,000 damage per tick on multiple enemies as well. Now let's throw the other one on as well. So we already had the non-attribute specialist, and now we're going to go down and perk up the dimension 1-2, so we can save that. Boom, boom, boom. Now when we do it, you can see that the damage is way higher to 19,000. So that's another 5,000 on top of what we just had, just by putting on 2 mods and enhancing them. Utterly insane. Let's use this over here, and you can see the difference with that. So that went from a very small amount to nearly 8,000 per tick as well. Now, that's not to say that the other ones are pointless now, because if we go in, we can still see that these are still non-attributed skills, so they will still get buffs from the non-attribute mod. So you want to be putting on a mod that goes with all of your specific skills, And then another mod on that goes with your most used, the most powerful skills. For me, that's Dimension. And if we use the LB and A one really close, you can see that I do nearly 62,000 damage and then a whole bunch of ticks as well. So I'm getting huge damage increase from just those two mods together. You can also swap one of these out for Technician. There are some classes I think that don't have a specific mod to increase one of their two choices. So Technician is what you would put on instead, and we're going to show that on Trainer. So on Trainer, we're going to use this here. Boom. 12,000 damage, and then it ticks out for 3,600 little ones. Like, you can see that you get quite a bit of damage just at the very base level of her attack. We go over into her Descendant module, and we're going to go on and equip a Toxic Specialist, which I have put up quite a bit to 53%. We're going to throw that up there so we get the discounted price. We're going to save the changes, and now you can see a dramatic difference in the damage that we are doing. A huge difference already with just one mod. But then we're going to also equip that Technician mod, and you can see the absolute ridiculousness that this goes and does to the class when you add it on. So let's go find Technician. Boom, boom. Save.
Yo guys, what is up? Max on our first Descendant video, and today we're making a bit of a tier list based off of my like 180 hours that I've played in the betas. I've played all of the characters. Now that the game is launched, I can see a lot of what they've changed with the characters, and this tier list is more of a prediction and my opinions on the characters without having had the time to play every single one of them on the new launch, but I have played all of them in the beta. I am going to update this tier list once I have a lengthy amount of time on every one of the characters at endgame, but I want to get out kind of like my impressions and opinions on the characters, just because it's one of the most asked questions that I'm getting is, oh, is this character good? How do you think of this character? How do you feel about this character? So I want to just kind of have a reference sheet and just a way that you can look at some of my initial impressions. I wouldn't take these as fact, just kind of how I'm feeling about them. Now, one thing that I really want to make super clear is I don't think that there is any one best Descendant overall. This game works a bit like there's different jobs, and the Descendants are a bit of tools, and you want to find the right tool for the job. Not every Descendant is going to be the best at bossing and solo play and group play and AoE farming. They serve different roles, so instead of having one tier list where we put all of them, we're going to have a different tier list for the different types of activities, which are bossing, solo play, and AoE farming. That's kind of what we're going to go off of today for like the actual farming of content, to specific bossing, to just if you want to play kind of general solo time, which is the best option for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get right into it. So the first tier list that we're going to be covering is the AoE farm tier list. Some of the best farms in the game revolve around you killing hordes of enemies very quickly. And so this tier list is going to be covering who or which Descendant you want to take into those missions where it's all about killing as many enemies as fast as you possibly can. And we're just going to be going through and talking about each of these Descendants, placing them, and why we're placing them there. So to start us off, we've got Leapic. Now, Leapic is going to be our first A tier. Leapic is kind of a jack-of-all-trades character. They can be built for some decent AoE. You can spam out grenades, you can group up enemies, you can light them on fire. If you get Ultimate Leapic, you can get a mod where you're able to spam his ultimate, which does some crazy AoE damage, and he's kind of just good all around. He isn't the best farmer, but the fact that you can kind of hold down a position and keep everything kind of damaged is pretty nice. He is going to get overlooked a bit because he is one of the starting characters, but he is definitely a solid choice for AoE clear. Next up, we've got Enzo. Enzo is kind of the ammo specialist of the game. Enzo's big property is that he can keep you supplied with heavy ammo all the time. Now, his placement on this list is kind of dependent on the build you're using with your heavy weapons. For example, if you're using a sniper with him, his AoE clear is going to be pretty terrible. However, if you're using a rocket launcher and you're just spamming it into a group, your AoE clear gets pretty solid. However, just because he's so kind of variable, I'm going to be placing him right in kind of the middle in C tier, just because if you build him properly, you can get him to do a lot of damage with rocket launcher and their groups. However, just like out of the box, probably one of the worst AoE characters, so I think C tier is fine for him right there. Next up, we've got Valby. Valby, in my opinion, is probably the best AoE character in the game. We're going to talk about Bunny in a second. Valby can do a ton of dot damage. She can cover an entire screen of in damage where you're killing enemies before they even spawn. She also has a ability to group up enemies. So if there's a ton of heavy elites that you would have to shoot at individually to kill all of them, she can group all of them up in a really tight circle where they can't even fight back, and then you can rain down damage with either Descendant or using your own damage. She feels really good, and she's good at high-end farming because she built in damage reduction, which is a lot more tanky than Bunny is in terms of the high-end AoE farming. I really like her. She's probably my favorite Descendant to play currently in the meta of this game. Next up, we've got Sharon. We're going to be putting Sharon probably in B tier. Sharon is decent if with her ultimate you can kind of clear a whole screen of enemies, but it's a little bit better in my opinion at bossing. She also has the ability to go invisible, and she can do her like AoE slash, her one that does a fair bit of damage. Sharon also has a mod that allows you to place all the blast nuts down that are going to deal AoE damage and debuff enemies, so you can strip armor from enemies pretty easily with her, which is really handy. She's not the best AoE farmer, but great she can fit the table. Next up, we've got Blair. Now, Blair is a character that you would think I would be a little bit better in AoE clear. I'm just not a fan of Blair's hit, straight up, honestly. In order to place his, like, fire zones down, you have to place them basically at your feet. So you're a squishy mage that has to get right up close to deal damage. Unlike other characters who can deal damage and use their guns, in order to like channel your fire ability, you have to like not stop shooting, so that's all of your damage for a while. Doesn't feel very good. His 4 ultimate ability is pretty solid. That's really kind of my favorite thing going for him, so not a huge fan of that. Next up, we've got Glay. Glay is a fantastic bosser. We'll talk about her in a second, but just doesn't really bring too much to the table in terms of AoE. She does kind of have an AoE blast that she can do. It doesn't seem to scale as well as some of these other characters in terms of like that being your primary source of damage. Next up, we've got Viessa. We're going to place Viessa also in B tier. Now, a fully built Viessa with like really low cooldowns, especially her ultimate version. You can make an ultimate build with her where you can basically have her 4 up all the time, and you're just constantly summoning NATOs and these blizzards. They're going to be slowing enemies, dotting them, dealing damage. She can be really good. I find her like out of the box to be a little bit underwhelming, but if you are to get the ultimate version and get that like blizzard build going, I think she's definitely an A tier. But like normal Viessa, I'd probably put in B tier personally. She slows things down, and you still have to kill them with their guns, where a lot of these other characters are killing them outright with their abilities, which is usually the faster way to kill them. Next up, we've got Ajax. Put Ajax in C tier. Ajax is really great at doing a decent bit of damage in an AoE. The thing that's different about Ajax versus these other characters that are higher ranked is Ajax needs to actually go to the area. You need to jump to the area, you can do your AoE, you can kill a fair bit of things, and then you got to go all the way back over to the other side, whereas characters like Leapic and Valby can just hold down areas and constantly kill things way better. So that's why we're putting Ajax in C. Next up, we've got Bunny. Bunny is absolutely an S tier AoE clear. Her only like actual weakness is that she's squishy. Valby has that on Bunny. Valby's got a little bit more tankiness, but Bunny's got the more burst damage. If you're looking for like instant nuke AoE speed farmer, Bunny is just the best at that. The only thing is she doesn't really bring as much crowd control to the table as Valby, but she is hands down one of the best speed farmers, and you get her super early, so she's really worth investing into. Next up, we've got Kyle. Kyle is a bit similar to Ajax. He's got his 4, which can absolutely nuke areas, but that's really the only thing that he's got going on. He can be nice because he can soak up a lot of damage and draw a lot of aggro on a team, but in terms of just a character to do AoE clear, I don't rate him that highly. Next up, we've got Freyna. Freyna, we're going to be putting in A tier. Freyna has great toxic spread damage. She's got good dot. Her ultimate's really good burst damage. She can leave toxic trails, and she just kind of has 100% damage uptime. I don't rate her as highly as Valby because she doesn't have the like movement kit that Valby does. And Valby's got more crowd control and utility there, and she doesn't have quite as much burst, in my opinion, as Bunny. But Freyna is absolutely a great pick for your AoE cleric. And lastly, we've got Jaber. We're going to be putting Jaber also in B tier. Jaber's got turrets that can one-shot a lot of trash mobs. You've got healing. You've got an ultimate that can clear a screen of enemies. And that constant turret uptime really helps you clear because it basically takes one enemy at a time. Its AoE clear is a bit limited. You definitely have to be supporting the turrets with your guns at the same time. And lastly, we've got Eugen and Esimo. I haven't played these yet, so we're going to be placing them in the didn't play category. Obviously, I do plan on updating this tier list. I just haven't gotten around to these two characters yet. Eugen, I don't think is going to be very good at AoE clear because they're a healer, but Esimo, I am expecting to be in A tier at least because they kind of look like a better version of Leapic in terms of the amount of AoE explosions that they can rain down. So, without playing them, I would predict them to be in this A tier, but once again, haven't played them yet, so can't place them. Next, we're talking about bossing. This is specifically just what characters are good to bring into intercept battles. Now, there are characters that perform better on a team, and there are characters that are just really good characters to have in intercept battles that don't necessarily bring the most damage. So I'm going to try to kind of factor in all of that to make a concise and cohesive boss tier list. Now, there is a bit of a difference in terms of bossing in the different characters, where some of the characters are weapon bossers and some of the characters are ability bossers. The characters that I'm going to be rating a little bit more highly right now are going to be the weapon bossers, because it's easier to get weapon DPS going right now in the game against the bosses rather than abilities. The ability damage bossers can do some pretty crazy damage, but you need very specific transcendent modules. You need really high ranks of your skills. For guns, you can kind of just put together some defense, some duration and cooldown mods on your gun users, and then just put all your things into your weapons and put out some pretty crazy damage. So just keep that in mind. Starting off with our tier list, we're going to be talking about Freyna. Freyna's in A tier, in my opinion. She's got good just uptime on her damage, where you're constantly taking losses for fair bits of poison damage. Her 4 is good boss damage, and she gives herself some nice buffs. She's got some defense, and she's just kind of a good character to have for bossing. She doesn't put out the most boss damage, but she's just got a good kit for just kind of constantly doing good DPS. Next up, we've got Leapic. Now, Leapic is kind of exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to ability bossers. Leapic on Ultimate Leapic has a specific setup where you are able to spam your 4 and just use your ultimate a lot. If you have that build and that setup, I would easily put Leapic in A, possibly S. However, if you're just playing normal Leapic, I'd probably put Leapic in B tier, if that makes sense. So kind of based off of the build, if you do have the ultimate 4 spam, and that's kind of the same with a few of these characters. If you have a very specific build for them, they can be insane. But just kind of their base setup on Leapic, I'd probably put in B. Next up, we've got Blair. Blair's C tier. Blair's only real thing that he has going for bosses is the fact that when you're burning enemies, you get more crit chance and crit damage. So you bring a fire weapon, you place your stoves down, burn some enemies, get some crit chance, crit damage. He does have a setup where his 4 can do as much damage. It's not quite as bursty as Leapic's. And if you don't have the specific Transcendent module to place the stoves down in a distance from you, then you're just not placing the stoves on the boss because it'll stomp you and insta one-shot you. So I just don't rate Blair very highly for bossing. Next up, Jaber. Now, Jaber is a bit of a toss-up in terms of placement. Now, if you're playing solo, you are the only person fighting in your team, Jaber is a great pick. Jaber's going to give you some time for enemies to attack something else than you. You've got a healing turret. You've got some damage that your turret can keep up, so your DPS output is relatively high. However, if you're in a group, I don't think Jaber's as important. The healing is nice, but one of the best things that Jaber used to have for bossing is his ultimate that used to nuke bosses. Apparently, that's been nerfed now, so I don't think he's as important. Just, you know, he's kind of a healer, and there's healers that do better healing than he does. So we're putting him in C for now. Essimo, I haven't played yet, so he's in the did not play category. Then we've got Sharon. I'm going to be putting Sharon in A tier. Now, Sharon, out of the box, if you just pick her up, you don't have any of the specific things, not great bosser. The role with Sharon is you're trying to buff up a specific weapon, whether it's a rocket launcher or a sniper. You go into your ambush, you get that big damage increase, you shoot it, and then go back cloaking. You're going to deal even more damage if you're shooting enemies that aren't targeting you, so she's really bad for solo play, kind of, you know, like, you want teammates that are constantly targeting you, or not constantly targeting you, so you can get that damage increase. She also has a mod, I think it's called Melting Nuts, that allows you to strip enemies' defense, so you can debuff the bosses so that everyone's doing more damage. And her ultimate is one of the higher single target damage skills in the game. So Sharon we're going to be putting in A. Not great for solo, but pretty good in terms of just putting out boss DPS. Next up, we've got Enzo. Enzo, in my opinion, is S tier. Not super great for solo, but this is a character that is so helpful to have. One of the biggest issues in bosses is running out of ammo. You've got a gun, most of the time, you've got one gun that you really juice up. This is your best weapon, and you're going to be dealing a lot of damage with it. Enzo allows everyone on the team to have infinite ammo, basically, all the time. And Enzo provides his ultimate, allows you to stay using your heavy ammo weapon, basically the entire fight. I've done a few runs on Enzo where I can shoot my sniper rifle the entire fight without ever having to stop. His ultimate ability gives you constant ammo regen, so you're constantly regenning ammo up to, like, I'm sitting there with like 20 sniper shots, and he gives you a 20% damage increase and a 20% crit, and you can have it up for like 15 seconds, and it applies to all of your teammates. He's just really helpful to have for bosses. He's not going to be putting out like some of the crazy like melts as some of these other characters we're talking about, but he's got really good utility on a team. He's got really good utility while you're solo, and if you're taking advantage of his kit, you can basically use a heavy weapon the entire fight, which is just so valuable.
Prepare for an attack.
Next up, we've got Viessa. We put Viessa in C tier. Once again, not bringing too much to the table when it comes to bossing. Yes, you can keep kind of constant damage on a boss, but her kit just doesn't feel good to me in specific boss fights. I'd actually be fine placing Viessa probably in D tier because I think Blair and Jaber are both better than her. So yeah, we'll put Viessa in D for bossing. Next up, we've got Bunny. Bunny we'll probably put in B tier. Bunny has some good damage on her 4. She's got good AoE clear, so when all of the little ads spawn, a lot of the times you want to kill those ads so that your team gets ammo and health, and Bunny is just a good character where you can passively be damaging all those ads, kill all of them, while also shooting at the boss, and you get good movement speed. The movement speed is kind of overlooked a bit in boss fights because if you have a teammate that dies across the map, there's no one that's going to get to that teammate to revive them faster than Bunny. There's Frostwalker fights where you need to pick up a bunch of debuffs, and there's Hangwalker, I forget the exact name, where you have to like lead an objective away from the boss. Bunny's just good at doing some of these side objectives and does good damage and has got good movement speed. So we're putting Bunny in B. Next up, Eugen. I haven't played this character. I think he'd probably be fantastic, probably around B tier, just to have a constant healer in your team. Doesn't bring as much DPS as some of these other characters, but once again, I haven't played them, so I can't rate them. Next up, Ajax. We're going to put Ajax in A tier. Now, Ajax is out of the box, not the best bosser. Like, he doesn't really bring much damage to anyone. However, his shields, his amount of aggro that he can draw is all really helpful. You know, you can constantly bubble a teammate. You can keep those squishy Freynas and Karens alive. You can make it so that Karen's always fighting the boss with not targeting you. Ajax feels really good for boss fights. However, Ajax has a very specific setup around reflect damage that actually puts out very respectable damage. I haven't tested it in the launch game, but in the betas, Ajax with soloing bosses in 4-player co-op, where the boss would just target Ajax and it would nuke itself, doing reflect damage. I haven't tested that. That's still strong. If that build is dead and they nerf it into the ground, I'd probably put him down into like C or B. But reflect does still very strong. Awesome. Next up, we've got Kyle. I'll probably put Kyle into B tier. Kyle's kind of in the same boat as Bunny, as Kyle provides a lot of damage with his force. You can basically nuke bosses for millions, but that's really all he's got going. It's very nice to just kind of have a character that can soak up damage, and it's going to be a character that's reliable, but because your survivability isn't as provided to your other teammates, whereas Ajax provides that survivability to your teammates, I rate him less highly, and I'd say they do about similar damage, whereas like the whole time of a reflect versus a nuke from Kyle's 4. So Kyle 4, good. You got good survivability, but you're not really helping your teammates out all that much. You can help them with some shields, but I rate Ajax higher for that like role of tank. Next up, we've got Glay. Glay is S tier. Glay isn't as strong as she used to be. She was nerfed, but she's still one of the best weapon users in the game. She can crank out damage with her 4 if you can kill enemies and collect orbs. You can get a mod on her to basically extend the duration of the frenzy stage, where you're going to be getting infinite ammo, like Enzo does. But she can also get a getting also a decent damage buff. You can play her around with some of the low health things. She's way tankier than Enzo is, because you can build a full HP defense build. She's just a good boss. And she's probably the best gun user in the game because of her ability to give herself infinite ammo, healing, sustain, and she's really good at everything that you kind of want in a boss. She's not overly squishy like Bunny. She does a lot of damage consistently with weapons, which is really easy to get going. You can basically put some HP and defense and cooldown and duration mods on Glay, and then put all of your investment into making your guns as powerful as possible. And then lastly, we've got Valby. I'm probably going to put Valby in here. Situationally really good. She does a little bit more constant DPS than Bunny, so, you know, in terms of dotting enemies, she's great. If you are using electric on your weapons, like if your whole team is Bunnies, or you're all using guns that are, like, for example, Devourers with electric, Valby debuffs for that electric damage. She can be nutty when paired with the right group, but in terms of just, like, overall damage, she just constantly does kind of a decent job of putting out DPS. I'll probably squeak her up into A, just because she can get around, she's got defense, and she's got constant damage. Valby's just all around pretty good, and if you've got people using electric, she's even better, so she's got a little bit more utility than these characters. And for our final tier list, this is just kind of a general tier list and also kind of an experiment because I wanted to see how it worked out. So I took the mobbing tier list and assigned a point value based off of how far away they were from S tier. So if you're in S tier, you get 1 point. If you're in A tier, you get 2. B tier is 3 points, so on and so forth. And we did the exact same for bossing, and then we added them up to get an aggregate score for the characters to get a overall tier list. And I just wanted to show you guys how that spelled out. So for the overall tier list, this is just kind of taking into account both their ability to mob and their ability to boss. This is kind of where we ended up. We've got Blair and Viessa in C tier. I'm still like a little bit unsure about Viessa, mainly because I haven't played her ultimate version. I know that you can scale her ultimate version up to do some pretty... Hey guys, welcome to Denny's. Yo guys, what is up? Max on our first Descendant video, and today we're talking about the best hypercharge farm in the game. Hypercharge farming, a lot of these and testing all of the different spots. I've been streaming it. Chat has been suggesting me all these places to try. We've been timing them. We've been breaking down the Kuiper shard per hour farms in normal mode and in hard mode. And today in this video, we're going to be presenting not only the best normal farm, but also the best like hard endgame farm once you are to that point. Now, why is farming these things so important? These are the real like bottleneck for increasing your damage. A lot of the bosses in this game are just straight up DPS checks. You need the damage, you need the firepower to be able to take them down. It's not so much a skill thing. And one of the biggest issues that you're going to run into is not having enough of this material to upgrade your damage, upgrade your survivability. And so in this video, I'm going to showcase some few farms that you're going to be able to grind for a few hours, get plenty of Kuiper shards. Our #1 spot is around 330,000 Kuiper per hour. Pretty crazy. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you find it informative. And with that, let's get right into it. So to start, before you spend hours farming in a specific location, the things you're going to want to do are set up your farm. And there's a few things that you can do that real quick to increase your drop rates. One of the biggest things that you're going to want to do is try to keep an eye out for drop rate boosters on your external components. This is a defense one that I found that has a gold tier of the Kuiper shard drop rate increase modifier and the module drop rate increase modifier. When you get more modules, you can break them down for more resources, and Kuiper shards will obviously give you more Kuiper shards. So this is kind of like a best in slot thing. If you could find something like this for in every slot, you're going to be boosting your efficiency for farming drastically. Obviously for farming, you don't need like to have the best in slot gear on. So keep an eye out for like gold tier Kuiper shard drop rate increase modifiers. They will help you out a ton. However, for the numbers that I'm going to be going over in this video, I wasn't wearing any drop rate increase modifiers. That's because I didn't want to skew the numbers, and I didn't want to have my data look very different than the data that you're going to be getting. So just note that the numbers that I'm going to be showing are without any increases on. So we're going to start by talking about the best Kuiper shard per hour farm in normal mode. It is drastically different, the best farm in normal mode versus hard mode. So if you're just looking for normal mode, we're going to talk about that first, and then hard mode will be later on in the video. There'll be timestamps at the bottom. Just note that the normal mode farm is not even half as much Kuiper per hour as the hard mode farm. This farm that I'm about to show you is about 75,000 Kuiper per hour, or 75,000 Kuiper shards per hour, and our...
I thought the enemy movements looked suspicious. It seems they were preparing a surprise attack. As the zone's defense line has been breached, the situation is critical. I'm assuming command. Descendant, no time to catch your breath. We have more enemies coming at us.
detected another large-scale movement of forces. Defend the facility.
Descendant? Looks like you're still holding strong. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Prepare for an attack. Looks like you're still holding strong. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Prepare for an attack. Large forces advancing as the vanguard. Descendant, incoming impact detected. Brace yourself. Strong. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Prepare for an attack.
Help!
Descendant, the Vulgus have targeted a nearby Albion Kuiper storage facility. Corps spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them. Clear the Vulgus are after the Kuiper. I didn't expect them to send a force of this size. for multiple enemies. Good luck. Signals for multiple enemies. Good luck. Signals for multiple enemies. Good luck. nearby incoming Vulgus. We must hold our defense. Vulgus are after the Kuiper. I didn't expect them to send a force of this size. Under attack. Descendant, we must protect the facility. Vulgus have targeted a nearby Albion Kuiper storage facility. Spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them.
Hey, Arif. Hello. How you doing today? Welcome.
We're continuing to identify incoming Vulgus. We must hold our defense.
We're just farming right now. Our progress got reset on this character, so we had to level her back up to 40. We just got to 40 though. We might go run Pyro here in a second.
are mounting. Oh, disaster.